with my girl. Yeah, she's so selfless, but she put her in my way because she love me like you do.
I've been standing at the edge of the road as long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go where I long to be. See the mind when this time is to see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind on my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day you'll know. There's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play with the voice inside to the difference of what is wrong with me. Seems like it's trying to listen, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line to the line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind on my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know.
One time, man, for Angelina and Bree. They did a wonderful job, man. Good job, man. I love you, man.
What's going on, everybody? All right then, I'm just gonna spit some poetry for you guys. Here we go. Everything I ever needed was straight out my backpack. I was never gifted in anything but imagination. Facing struggles at home and in school, the only tools I had were my pen and pad, my friends, and good laughs. I remember my friends asking me to draw my superheroes inside their journals. They asked me how I create so well. The art was always locked inside me. All I had to do was hand myself the key, liberate my heart and mind through my poetry. Then I grew into the microphone monster you see before you. I didn't grow up on Sesame, but you know I made every puppet piece. Art takes on a life of its own when you let your heart roam and run away with your imagination. Hard times will always face you. Take base in the mirror. The person staring at you will save you if you let them. The future's playing musical chairs. Vibe to the music and take your throne. Never feel too old to make your own rules to this world. Shakespeare said it's all a stage. Everyone said to act my age. So I called dibs on everything that I wanted, and what I don't have, my passion is haunting. Thank you guys. So I'm DCR. I'm part of a musical duo, Hooligans Quest. We got the chance to perform here last year, and I'm just grateful we got to be a part of this again. It's just an awesome event that actually helps the community. So thank you everyone who came out and supported and put this together. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do a few more poems for you guys. Don't fear the future. You may not have created the mayhem you found ourselves in, but more than that, we have the power to stop it. I can see the surface being peeled back so the devil can eat our insides, consume the light. Hold tight to my voice. I won't let you go as long as I echo inside your mind that we're powerful, y'all. Divide and conquer was always the game plan, and we're feeding the hand that greeds and building fences on our side of the streets when the truth is we need to pull together instead of pushing away. The day is going to come and it's up to us to decide how to make things better. Protection isn't a metal sleeve, it's the people putting their differences aside so we can all fight for peace like the ML Kings and the Princess Dies that we are. We can either be slaves of war or the doves of royalty. All you have to do is set your heart free, so don't fear the future. Life, it imitates art. And we're all made in the image of God, so imagine the gift we've been given. If you could just let mirrors go, let your reflection grow into something beautiful, bloom beyond your pupils, give your soul free reign to make room for the grace the great artist spit in you, we can move mountains if we wanted to. And right now, I'm just trying to make rocks the size of fists bleed again. And you can throw them at me if you think this is blasphemy. I'll catch them in my teeth and make concrete with my spit and enamel. Emmanuel sticks to bang your eardrums with, like a double kick bass pedal. When it takes twice the soul to make death metal with the devil, hell knows me on a first name basis. Since I'm the last face it wants to see, standing outside its gates in heaven, yes, I'm a fingernail on the right hand of Christ, scratching a reminder in 9 inches of steel to remind myself that dying is never the end, that it's never game over as long as you're a free man. So mistake yourself for a miracle and see how wrong or right you are. If we melt our will together, we can confuse ourselves. For a hand of God, there's blood in the wine, there's bodies in the bread. We can't find God outside because God is within. And if we have divinity digging graves for all the bad things that we've been through and gotten over, why should any of us be afraid of tomorrow or forever? So don't fear the future. With one voice, we can be loud enough for God to hear us. With one will, there's no mountain we can't move, no ocean we can't cross like the man on the moon. With one will, there is no spoon. I can write, but I can't sing. I can spit, but I can't dance. But what I can't, you can. Let our differences become our strength. Embrace each other's culture and religion. We may not have the same beliefs, but I believe your God can party with mine. Tell yours to bring the water, mine will mix it into wine, and we can spit, dance, freestyle all night. And if you don't have a God, we can share mine. And if not, that's cool too. I just ask, there's nothing in between you and I. Because we're all just trying to live, and for sure we're all gonna die, but don't fear the future. Instead, join me, and all of us can manifest our destiny. Thank you guys. This next piece, I used to win the West Texas Talent Search. So this is called Both Worlds. When you were young and your parents were sad, all you could do was hug them and tell them it'll be okay. And that seemed to be enough. It was all they needed. Everything else is secondary when it comes to the mini-me that they made. You may not have been able to comprehend the situation they were in, but you could understand the feelings, read their face, and know those who protect you sometimes need help too. Whether your child was a planned part of the family or a surprise byproduct of lust, 9 months cannot prepare you for the completely non-self-sufficient, accident-prone responsibility in front of you, yet here they are, still standing, walking, talking. It's amazing. There's no possible way to translate the emotion, the feeling of looking at this little moving mirror and just seeing the best parts of the world. The humility that God granted you this gift, a time travel machine beyond your comprehension. In the present, you're able to see your old youth, the mistakes you will make, your immortality and invincibility inside of their naive eyes, but they travel this world in that drunken toddler stride. And first you worried about table edges, loose change in the weather. But the more they grow, the less you can baby-proof. Like when they start to date and their heart breaks like a plate shattered against the wall. And it's just so sharp, they don't even bother to eat at all. The disappointments you have to develop a tolerance for. The mental alchemy to transmute it all into fuel instead of fear of failing, drawing the line between letting them learn and when you know better, the severed ties that come with growing up and finding yourself. All of this you'll have to carry while living in both worlds of being someone's child and someone's parent. Grown enough now to understand your parents are burying their parents and trying not to break down. My mom and dad have lost both of their protectors. They comfort each other through long distance talks. You see, my mom and dad split when I was still just a kid, and I've grown up watching them trying to fill their hearts holes shaped just like each other with the wrong people. Watching Superman and Wonder Woman living lonely is a movie I never wanted to see, but I can't walk out of, y'all. I moved back to Texas to help my mother nurse her broken heart and keep her head above the rising tide of hospital bills. You see, her husband and health both bailed, but this time around, I was able to do more than just say, "It's gonna be okay, Mom." Sometimes words are not enough, and for a poet, that's the worst reality to face. But when you can back it up with all the grace God granted your spine, you can have the strength to move mountains of debt and make a broke heart feel rich again. When I heard my dad cry at my grandpa's funeral, it made my inside sing high notes that I didn't know I knew. If I'm a branch in this family tree, my grandpa is one of the roots that emerged from the dirt and grew. I held my camera during his 21 gun salute just like my dad asked me to, so he can watch the honor of a fallen soldier later when he wasn't drowning in his own grief. I just had a little girl a few months ago and I'm numb from the fear. All I can think about are the times I was so desperate to find an exit sign, the lives that I made harder because I love myself more than others. I'm watching news headlines and I'm wondering if there will even be a tomorrow, but I made it this far from two crazy kids falling in and out of love again. I didn't know I was strong until things went wrong, but I will raise my daughter like she is the moon, a guiding light in the night. And if this world becomes too much to carry and my spine starts to crack to get my strength back, all I have to hear her say is, "It's okay, Dad." Thank you guys. This is my last poem. Thank you again, everyone who came out to help support this event. And yeah, here we go. This is my last song right here. I was dreaming of being a leader until I remembered what they did to Martin Luther. So I wanted to be a martyr until I saw the way Christ followed straight from his teachings. Why would I want to preach to the deaf until my death? Mary wept and kissed his forehead, graffitied with scars. I think about the way I scribble in my journal. Will all my writings just end up lost? So I spit into the sky, hoping it gets way past Mars. Bounce off the stars, falls back to this planet, hatching craters in the name of the great creator. Let it fill with rain for the thirsty, baptismal pools for the fools in need of grace. I feel like I'm losing a foot race against 4 horses, but wild ones couldn't keep me away from trying to make the world a better place. So I anchor my soul in this moment, exploded until the hopeless are more faith than fear. Never tear, my darling, you've been watering your rosy cheeks for far too long. Let me hear a song that I've never heard but fully understand, one where we can all sing along, a joyous chorus that pretends our loss of power. Before we were shattered mirror of God, our complexion is his reflection. We weren't made in his image, we were just fishing for compliments. We need to get a grip on what's intended, my intended. You're so beautiful in that pale white dress. Let's run away from the future that they made. This isn't the sun that we raised, a night and day of kissing food above thunderous bellies. Let our love for each other keep hunger away. Praise the songs that pressed our palms as we bowed our heads, our souls hit play, our prayers at play. We gave ourselves everything we needed, so we FEMA'd all our pain. No one showed up to any of it until it was all too late. I read somewhere the universe started with a bang, so lock and load the ammo, an arsenal of angels that don't need wings to reach across the sky. The fire works if you let it burn away the things that don't serve us. A greater purpose, I suppose. I'm just trying to build a home to house all our gods. And oh, my toddler, you've been walking like an animal ever since you left the cave. Watch the way man can pave the path to salvation or destruction. It's only a birthday wish away, and I hope you hold your breath with all your passion, then blow it all away like the natural disaster you are. Breathe the stars in for a second chance to give a glance of heaven to this world. Whirlwind savagely riding across the earth. For what it's worth, we the people may not understand the words, but we know the word can always be found in the dirt. Filthy life, these sloppy lifetimes all gone in the blink of an eye. Surrender to love and the war wages, even if it erases me from the pages of history. A loose leaf dancing in the wind. May the great artist grant me grace and guidance. I confided in you every mood ring I ever wore. Told you to keep the one that made you the saddest. And when that happens, forge it into a better hue. Never let this world make you anything that you're not. If I get lost in this song or storm, just remember that nothing is permanent except the kiss you left me with. I swear I would feel it forever, even if I was a demon exorcised out of existence. The way your lips hit me would still stick. In this world you're born that's slowly ripped apart. The tearing is what they call art. The space between us what they call God. I look at you and think that's where oceans come from. Drown me, lost and found me. I lost my mind and found my heart in its absence. Just promise me, when you pray tonight, you won't speak a single word, but instead kiss your page turner so hard that whoever is listening will feel loved. Thank you guys very much. Thank you everyone who helped put this together. I'm DCR. Thank you guys.
How's everybody doing? Let's try that again. How's everybody doing? All right. Yeah, it's good to be here again. Just so I can put you guys at ease, I'm not smuggling any backpacks under this shirt. This is all me. Oh man, I had to drive here. I hate driving. Like, what do they always tell you when you drive? You always have to wear your what? Pants. Exactly. Like what do pants have to do with driving? If I want to feel my naked butt against some leather, that's between me and the person that owns this car. Oh man. Yeah, like even on my way here, I got stuck behind this truck and he had a refrigerator in the back. And all I could think was, I bet that guy's fatter than me. It's going well. Let's see. I got so fixated on that refrigerator that I accidentally followed that guy home. So long story short, as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna have to leave because I got a refrigerator in the back of my car. Let's see. I think I'm gonna confess some of my fears to you guys. I'm afraid of nursing homes because they're almost haunted houses. A lot of the same noises. Like, what was that? Oh, it's just Grandpa. There's no need to record this. This isn't gonna go viral, I'll just let you know that now. Let's see. I think this is for the parents. If you guys go for a job interview and they ask you if you know Excel, I think the only proper response is to look at them and go, word. I'm killing. Yeah. Honestly, I hate cliches. I hate when people say like, it could be worse. You ever hear that? Camera guy, you ever hear that? It could be worse. I hate that one. It's like, really, it could be worse? You mean I'm fat, I'm single, I live with my parents, I'm diabetic, but I'm still winning at life. I hate myself, guys. But I recently got a job at Taco Bell, you know. So things are looking up, everybody. Actually, it's a Taco Bell KFC. So at least I can say I have 2 part-time jobs. I'm not even good at it either. Not even good at it. My 24-year-old boss was like, "You're ruining the food. You're ruining the food." And I was like, "You've been working here for 8 years. You're ruining your life." My friends started making fun of me because it's a KFC. And they're like, "Do you know the 11 herbs and spices? You know the 11 herbs and spices?" I was like, "No." Well, maybe like one. One of them's got to be dirt because I drop a lot of chicken. Yeah, I hate Taco Bell. It's not even real Mexican food. You know what I mean? Like, what's a quesarito? Like, do you go to Mexico to get an authentic quesarito? Or an authentic cheesy gordita crunch with Doritos? You know, the way the Indians used to make? This is what's known as killing. Yeah. Murdering right now. This is gonna go viral, buddy. We're both gonna be famous off of this. But yeah, I don't like my boss. Like she's fat and she's mean and she smells weird. But the worst part is now that pretty much covers it. I'm terrible with women. Like my last girlfriend, she was fat. And one night she wanted me to pick her up, you know, like they do on romantic movies. She wanted me to pick her up, but then she got angry when I tried to get a running start. She made me question everything I thought about myself, everything I thought I knew about myself, because I liked the way her mustache felt on my face. This is what dreams are made of, guys. I'm making it. This is what's known as making it. Yeah. I'm going to the top. Oh man, where are all the little kids at? Anyone paying attention? Little kids? Yeah, I got one right here. She's like, nope. You do not have one right here. She's like, this is just where I turn circles. Little kids are awesome. I love little kids. I thought about having some kids, but you know, I still have hopes and dreams. I'm just kidding, guys. Kids are awesome. Kids are awesome if you got nothing else. It's going good. Yeah. It's going awesome. Yeah, I'm terrible with women. The last girl I went out with, she had a booger in her nose. And I'm not mature enough to deal with that. I can't deal with boogers. So I did what any guy should do in that situation. And I took her to the movies because it's dark. But I learned something, that if you take a girl to the movies, you're supposed to like the girl way more than you like the movie. And we went to go watch Batman vs. Superman. And I've been waiting for this since I was a kid. And I just met this girl. So we're in the movie. I have my arm around her, you know, so I'm going to go in for the move. Parents know the move. That's why you're parents. And I was about to go in. I was going in. And then they started fighting. I was like... But then she got mad. She got all mad at me. And she was like, She was like, what do you like Ben Affleck more than you like me? What do you like Ben Affleck more than you like me? And then her booger, in her anger, her booger started flaring up. Like it was mad too. Like it was like, you like Ben Affleck more than you like us? And then in her anger, the booger abandoned ship and got tangled in her mustache. And she was like, what, you like Ben Affleck more than you like me? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I do now. Awesome. It's going great. I can tell. Oh, let's see. Let's do some jokes. I read a report a long time ago that said if you drink a lot of Mountain Dew, you'll never be able to have kids. So I started drinking Mountain Dew like crazy. So now I have 2 kids and diabetes. That's just a joke. I don't have kids. I've got 2 of y'all listening to me. I'm winning right now. So where are my fat people at? Quesarito, gotcha. Yeah, fat people have a rally call. It goes like this. Actually, that's our mating call. That's how we find each other. Oh man, let's see. The people that love you the most are often the ones that are meanest to you when you're fat. Like the other day, my brother told me, he goes, I'm not gonna go to your funeral. Do you know how many people it's gonna take to carry that casket? And I was like, first you want me to lose weight, and now you want me to do math? He was like, it's called tough love. I was like, man, I'm not gonna respond to that. I don't even like tough chicken. Hey, are you the one that jumped up here earlier? Like you ran from over there and you jumped up here? I was amazed by that. You know how long it's been since I've been able to do that? Ever. That's how long. I was like, dude, she can jump. That's crazy. I tried jumping a fence once. It took me like 4 tries because it was about this high. Let's see. I want to be buried in a refrigerator. So when people say he's in a better place, they won't be lying. Like, that's my favorite place. The other day, a lady came up from behind me, and she goes, "You're eating yourself to death." And at the time, I was chewing on my fingernails. And I was like, it's not what it looks like. People like to focus on all the things fat people can't do, but no one focuses on all the things fat people can do. Like, fat people are the only ones that can touch both sides of the toilet stall without using their hands. Like, we can render trampolines useless. For me, it's just standing on the ground. No one else is gonna have fun. I can make an entire floor of people nervous just by being on the floor above them. Oh man. I like to listen to workout music when I eat because of how much I sweat. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like when you're fat, people tell you stuff so you could lose weight. Like, don't you want to meet your grandkids? I was like, I'm always like, I'm 34 and single. I don't even want to meet my wife. Oh man. There's no such thing as fat shaming. Just thinking out loud. I'm trying to make you laugh hard enough so that you shake the camera. I was bullied when I was a kid. My bully's name was Billy. His full name was Billy Bill. So the bully Billy Bill bullied Willie, because Willie's brother bullied Billy. But now Willie and Billy are friends, and Billy really wishes Willie well. I like your looks of disapproval. You're like, no. It's a good thing I'm up here right now to let kids know not to do this. Don't do this with your life, kids. Don't be me. Like a comedian or fat, like either one, choose. Like go to school and run around. Those are the two things you should get from this. My brother bullied me when I was little. And I used to always tell him, one day I'm gonna be bigger than you. This isn't what I meant. Like being fat sucks, man. Like even right now as I look around, I'm the fattest guy in this room. And I hate you all. I bet you guys get full, huh? Like, oh, 2 slices of pizza, that's enough for me. Is it? That's the way skinny people sound in my head too. Oh, I'm just gonna have a salad. That's things skinny people say. Like I try to work out. I go to this park by my house. And there I found out I don't work out the same way everyone else does. When I got there was a guy running, shirtless. He had abs. He was sweating. He was glistening, really. I'm not gay, but I have eyes. And I was like, I don't work out like that. First of all, I go walking. That's about it. I try to go to the gym, and even there, as soon as I walk in, everybody starts working out harder. That's not what you want out of life, to be everyone's inspiration. Like as soon as I walked in, one guy just stopped working out. He was like, I'm done, thanks dude. And he left. There's another guy, he was like, not me. It's like, I can hear you. That's how me and Smuck met. All right guys, I'm Willie, thank you.
My homie Perk couldn't make it, so he called me, and I was blessed to be able to not be working and step in. And I'm just gonna do a couple songs for y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy them. This first one's called Young and Fearless. Yeah. Let's the remix. Let's go. It don't matter what you try to do to us, we all still coming. Haters gonna hate, but we all know that God still love them. When we come through, we ain't trying to play no silly little games. This generation needs us, so we're screaming out in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, you can be delivered and set free. When he rose from the grave, he gave you and me the victory. Every day I tell the devil, man, you can kiss my past. Then I look to heaven, thank the Lord, because I'm free at last. Hey, young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless. No more fear, no more fear, no more fear, no more fear. Young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless. No more fear, no more fear, no more fear, no more fear. Yeah. So we know that we young and we know that we fearless, but do they know we bout it? We screaming and shouting on Wednesday, we go back to work and we pouting. How we supposed to show the love of Christ if everybody around us, they doubting? They see it now coming through us, so I try. Let's keep wilding. We called to be a light in this world. How we stand for YNF, but we still live for the world. Yo guys, we gotta do better. We stand for something great. And after hearing this, I just wanna hear you say, young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless. No more fear, no more fear, no more fear, no more fear. Young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless, young and fearless. No more fear, no more fear, no more fear. God is on our side, every need will be supplied. I shall not be denied, he has made me alive. So I enter into rest, and I have God's best. I will pass every test because I am blessed. Hey, God is on my side, every need will be supplied. I shall not be denied, he has made me alive. So I enter into rest, and I have God's best. I will pass every test because I am blessed. Hey! Yeah, we good on that one, we good on that one. Amen, amen. That song I wrote for my youth group, we called ourselves Young and Fearless until our youth pastor moved away. I still love doing that song, performing that song. It's an amazing song. We're going to go ahead and get into this next one. This next song I wrote is called All We Need Is Jesus Christ's Love. And that's pretty much what it means right there. It's all we need. We've tried to find love in other places, money, everything else, but the only true love you're ever going to find is in Jesus. And I had to learn that. And people around me, you know, I'm just inspiring them, and that's the message I preach is the message of Jesus. And we're just going to go ahead and get into it. The song's called All We Need. Yeah. All we need. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. Man, that's all we need. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. Growing up, we always had big dreams, thinking we gon' be fine as long as we got all these worldly things. See it in the movies, that's the way we want it. Hear it in the songs, man, it sounds so important. To have all the money, to have all the girls, to have a big whip, swinging with your boys, to feel on top of the world. And it's alright, but let me tell you, that's only gonna last for one night. What about eternity? What you gonna do? When you ain't got your crew no more, what you gonna do? You realize you were missing something all along. Your heart was broken this whole time, but you were so far gone. Caught up in this world, money filled the void. Now money ain't there, and it feels like a nightmare. Back to realities, where you gonna be? I'ma tell you about one thing that'll make you feel so complete. All we've ever had is worldly dreams, money, cars, dreaming about these worldly things. Never dreamed having Jesus Christ in our life, having His love in our hearts for life. Always thought we had to conform to this world. Always felt we were so alone in this world. Telling you one thing can change all that. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. You hear them rap about money in their rhymes, and they talk about doing drugs half the time. It's influenced this generation, look at where we at. Follow so hard, we don't even look back. Continue with our lives, party all the time, do what they do, and we gon' be fine. YOLO, we just having fun tonight, but let me tell you, you are gonna live twice. This afterlife is real, heaven or hell. Your path for eternity starts right here. If you're feeling so hurt, consumed by this life, call on Jesus, he will save you from this life. There's a God that sits on a heavenly throne, ready to guide you so you don't walk alone. He will give you his love, free you from your pain, that's your ticket out. All you gotta do is call on his name. All we've ever had is worldly dreams, money, cars, dreaming about these worldly things. Never dreamed having Jesus Christ in our life, having his love in our hearts for life. Always thought we had to conform to this world, always felt we were so alone in this world. I'm telling you one thing can change all that. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. I'm trying to make it clear, trying to shed a light, show everybody what's important in life. This life is just temporary, everything in it. Jesus is eternal, so I'm diving all up in it. I hope you get the message that I'm trying to spread. Hope that it really gets embedded in your head. Romans 1:16, I'm doing this for life, showing you the love of Christ as long as I'm alive. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. Put it on repeat, get it through your head, get it in deep. I remember being hurt and feeling no hope. Jesus came to me and told me to move on. Put the fire in me, and ever since then I've been doing this for the Lamb, not for the bread. Got 4 years down and plenty to go. Ain't selling my soul for no fame or no dough. All we've ever had is worldly dreams, money, cars, dreaming about these worldly things. Never dreamed having Jesus Christ in our life, having his love in our hearts for life. Always thought we had to conform to this world, always felt we were so alone in this world. Telling you one thing can change all that. All we need is Jesus Christ's love. 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 That's all we need is Jesus Christ's love. Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to Smug for putting this on and doing something like this for the community. There's not a lot of people that do it, and for somebody to step up and do it, you know, the community appreciates it. People like me appreciate it, and just thank you for the opportunity to come and minister. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Rapping for Christ. You'll find me. I'm the only one on there, and appreciate the time. Thank you.
Hey man, y'all give it over one time for that boy Matt, man.
There's 7 cars altogether. I need pins. I'm waiting. You got all 7 on there?
Go
The order
look
you
at the
like?
car. Come on, see which one you like.
Thank you.
Whoever had a lowrider out there, man, if y'all can come up to the stage, man. Whoever had a lowrider car out there, man. How many? How many we got? How many? Okay, here, come on. There you go, Phil. It's a case. Well, I'll give y'all the case in a minute, just so we snap the picture, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, brother.
Out, man.
Appreciate it.
Okay, let's go.
Dad, can you hold
You got everybody with the card? You got you.
That's it? No. They got 2 cards.
If we can, if we can just snap a picture, if y'all stand right here in front of the banner right quick. I appreciate y'all coming out, man. I know y'all do the hands.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out, guys. Hey, watch out.
Yeah. Hey.